Morning.
Good
It's
morning.
Monday. It's Monday. Oh, there it is. God, that was weird. Hi.
I wonder what caused that.
I couldn't get my camera working. Had to unplug it and plug it, and then I unplugged it and plugged it. Anyway, hi Tom.
Good morning, Todd. How are you?
I'm all right. It's the great camera debacle this morning. Debacle. Anyway, yeah. It's Monday. That's what's going wrong. Got the Monday morning blues. I
What
got
was it?
the Monday morning blues. They're coming down on me. I got the Monday morning blues. Just 'cause I gotta go pee. I got
Well,
the
go ahead.
Monday morning blues. Okay, there you go. That was your song for the day.
Okay.
The Monday morning blues. And
Are you getting static?
nope. Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do that. That one wasn't my fault. So, sorry you're getting static. So anyway, who we got in here? We got Paul Rose all the way from merry old England. Chastity all the way from wherever Chastity's from. Stephen from over there in Kentucky. Is that right? I forget. Lag up there in PA.
I thought he was in Maryland or Delaware, someplace like that over on the shore.
He's in Philadelphia. Or close to Philadelphia. We got Robin all the way from Robin Hood. Mike. I forget where Mike is now. He moves around. Pearl from Pearlville. And Harry from Delaware. Be there, be square in Delaware. How you doing, Harry?
Thank you, Lag.
Harry got a $1,000 bicycle for free. I'm like, what? I shipped a bicycle one time. I will never do that again. That was a pain in the bicycle. I wouldn't have done it except it was like a $1,500 bicycle. But I had to build a frame out of wood and then stapled cardboard to the outside of it. So I built a crate. Yeah, I did. Never did again. That was too much work. I remember Crazy Picker Life. They used to do that kind of stuff all the time.
Roberta's dad's out of the hospital. He's back at home.
He got out.
Yep.
Gwen's mom just went in the hospital.
Oh, geez.
She fell and broke her pelvis at the top and the bottom. Ugh. So, and while they got her in there, she's got blockages in her carotid arteries and a vein that goes down her right arm that's completely blocked. Ugh. So they found that one. They would take her blood pressure on her right arm, and it was low. And then they would take her blood pressure on her left arm, and it was high. Because her right arm artery is blocked or something. Anyway, so we got to got to put her in an ambulance on, what was that, Saturday? She fell and couldn't get up, and then, yeah. So she gets to lay in a hospital bed for weeks, I guess. And then try to come back. She's done this before. Anyway. So, Roberta's dad is out of the hospital. Is he doing well?
Yeah. They've got him on a bunch of new meds, trying to monitor, get everything calmed down. Um, but he's at home, so he's happy about that.
How old is
And
he?
the mother-in-law was happy about it. I know their dog is happy about it.
How old is he?
Let me do some calculation here. Okay, I'm 66, and he's about 17 years older than I am.
82.
Huh?
Daddy's 82.
He's 82.
Alright, yeah. Gwen's mom is 86. So, what's a Jennifer here static too? What the heck?
It just started back up again.
I don't hear it. Let me go to the YouTube side and listen to it. What? Oh, yeah, I hear it. Where is that coming from? Let me turn off my headset.
Okay, it just stopped.
It stopped?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't turn it off. I touched the button. Maybe my battery's low on my headset or something. I don't know. how's my sound doing? sorry. I had to do it.
That's all right. Chastity, this fall we're all going to have to get together and have a meetup somewhere. Maybe that rest area on I-85 that's right outside of Spartanburg. We'll have everybody bring a picnic lunch, and we'll just sit outside on the picnic tables and eat.
How are you doing today, Jennifer? And Mr. Sadie's here. Hey, Sadie. I got second to bottom money last night.
See.
So I'm a winner. When you coming home? Oh, okay, good luck.
Is that your bride?
Yeah, she's... I can't keep track of her. She's a busy woman. Keeping up with her mom. We're like the elder care crew for her mom.
Yeah. Well, we're getting on up there, and our parents that are still with us are getting way up there. And
yep.
Mr. Sadie, he's a good man. Robert is a good man.
Robert who?
That's Roberta's father.
Oh.
And Roberta is not named after Robert. Roberta is named after one of Robert's girlfriends. That's the story I hear.
Okay. Now, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask.
That,
that's interesting.
I said, you're way back. I said, so you're named after, Roberta's named after you. And Betty, her mother, said, no, she's named after one of Robert's girlfriends. So
we were going to name one of our boys Dylan, but then Gwen's brother named his kid Dylan, so then we couldn't.
I
Can't have two Dylans that are cousins. I suppose you could, but anyway.
We always told my mom and Roberta's mom that if we had that we were going to name our sons Harley Garth or Cheyenne Colt, and they put a big old no on that real fast. And I like those names, even though I really wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But those are manly names.
Yeah. I got a nephew named C.W. Parker the fourth, so they call him Quart for a fourth. You know, a quart is a fourth of a gallon or whatever. They call him Quart. Anyway, what else is going on? I have now 14 orders going out from the weekend,
Cool.
and my store is still on review, so
For
I haven't had a payout.
what is? Wait a minute. Why is it under review? I wasn't listening last week, so I probably missed all this. First of all, let me throw this in there real fast. Like I went to school with a boy. He was James Hodges the fourth, and so everybody called him J4. Anyway,
J4.
now why is your store on review?
Uh, Unusual activity on my account, which I think that means the gold watch that I sold the last week. So I don't know. Has anybody ever had their store reviewed? It says periodic review in the red space, but they're holding $1,400 of mine, and they need to hurry and get through with their review because I want to get that money and spend it. So, ugh. Hey, Todd. Good morning. So, anybody else ever had their store reviewed so they don't send your payouts, or you can still sell stuff? I sold a bunch of stuff.
Didn't you have?
Todd's been unusual as long as I've known him.
Didn't you have an issue with a delivery or something recently?
Yeah,
Did you get that all settled out?
but finally got that one resolved, and
The ping.
they took off the ding on my account. Runs the ranch with an iron fist. Iron fist.
My mom is
What is who doing in
92.
Delaware?
I think she'd be 92 in December. I mean, in October.
I'm doomed to no longer a selling show. No, I'm still selling. Hey,
Yeah,
Jessica.
90.
Uh, yeah, it's I don't know if I've ever had my store go under review like this. Oh,
Felix, I don't know why you just don't do this watch thing full time as way. I mean, you could sell 10 watches a year and just lay on the beach the rest of the time.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you got 3 teenage boys.
Oh, lag is the one who jacked up my account, huh? Okay.
Well,
Let's
see, I
see.
don't think that would be an issue because, well, I guess like I have the app on my phone, So I guess that's different if you if you lag on to your account in a different area, like hardwired. Does that make any sense?
Mm,
Because
yes.
I was looking at my phone in Charleston and looking through my account when we were in Jacksonville. Not Jacksonville. When we were in Tampa, I did the same thing and didn't have any problems. You're just probably selling all this big ticket item, and they got to check and make sure you're legit.
No, just that one was the only. I sold a gold watch for 800. I've already got positive feedback for it.
Right?
I don't know what their problem is. I sold an expensive watch. They got it. They're happy with it. They gave me positive feedback. Oh, but we got to review your store because that's unusual. No, it's not. eBay can review my grits.
Did you inquire from eBay? I mean, your store's still up there, right? Which you just sold something, so
Yeah, it's fine for me to sell stuff. I've sold a bunch of stuff
you
since they
just can't
put me
get any
on.
money out of it.
Checking.
Yeah. Did you check your account while you were across the big pond,
Well,
looting and
I
pillaging?
watched, I watched it. I didn't do anything with it because I was gone.
Yeah. Throttle him down a notch. Good morning, Javis.
They're not stopping my sales. I don't know what the hell. What the hell? What the hellfire? Anyway, I guess it'll eventually get resolved. I'll give another day or two and then I'll call them.
Do we need
Hey,
do we need to send you some money until you can get your money out of the account?
yeah, I'm poor, folks. I need to start
A GoFundMe?
a Patreon group and all y'all can join and pay me like $15 a month to listen to Tom and me. Yep.
Uh, Mr. Sadie, it's all that money he's spending. He wouldn't be broke if he wasn't spending all that money over on that gambling site.
All right, bye, Jessica.
Have a great day.
Yeah. Do do do. Nice
Oh,
sourcing weekend. You bet. Did you go out? Where'd you do your sourcing, Jabez? Did you go to garage sales or something? No, they said while your store's under review, where you can still sell and. How did I do this weekend? I went to one garage sale on Friday. Bought a couple of things. Thanks, Jennifer. Everybody hit the like because you need to hit the like. One great community sale online auction. Nice, Javis. Any cool finds?
so I spent the weekend putting my computer back together. All of a sudden, my hard drive, which is it's a digital hard drive. It decided to quit, and so I had to reset everything up. And I was reloading Facebook and everything else right before the show went on, so I could find the link. Chastity, there's a Cracker Barrel over there by Spartan. I mean, by where am I at? Over there by Gaffney. That's where we'll get everybody to have a meetup. That's over here in the northern part of South Carolina and the southern part of North Carolina. Anyway, my computer so I've had to reload everything, and I'm glad I had all my games saved over on a D drive, and so I didn't have to worry about rebuilding all my games, but everything else I had to. So there is something about the fact that, positive about logging into accounts and all your data's kept online.
Delivered a few envelopes. That's good. Financial PR.
So you one of the people that's got a YouTube channel that's pushing buying silver and gold, Felix?
He used to do some videos about that stuff, but he quit. Broken dish.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie, Mr. Sadie, Felix has got a young teenager. He's got a long ways to go. He's still got to do one more driver. But then again, Felix boys probably have chauffeured roles as to take them to school and whatnot.
Monkey bucket.
Really, Jabbas?
Honky bucket. I don't care who you are. I have funny right there.
Yeah. Anywho, it's just been a week. And Thursday, I might not be here because I have jury duty, and I'm hoping that when I call in on on Wednesday night, it tells me not to come in. So,
yeah, Chastity, it's time to buy Christmas stuff. What's that craft store? They've already got their Christmas stuff up.
Everybody's got their Christmas stuff out.
No, they don't. A bunch do. Walmart doesn't have all their Christmas stuff out, do they?
Yeah, but it's back in Top Stop. They got it. They're just waiting till the middle of August. There's only 167 more days till Christmas, so y'all better start shopping. Oh, they have got some cool stuff at the Lowe's here for Halloween. It's like these guys must be 8 feet tall, 7 feet tall, big animatronic things. One's a pirate standing by a ship's wheel. They are so cool. They're also like $500.
Yeah, who was it saying that they wash their hats in a washing machine? But last time I did that, the hat just turned to mush.
Well, you know they make these things that click on the door. I mean, no, that was for the dryer. There's like a shelf that goes inside your dryer that you sit your hats or shoes and stuff like that on.
Morning, Ping.
Hey, Ping. Chastity, is that a big thrift store or a small one with just always has some good stuff?
Yeah, I listed 4 hats yesterday. Doo -doo. I don't know why I mess with hats because they don't make much.
Well, you always have a good one to wear.
I probably have at least 100 hats listed. Doo -doo.
Well, the charity shops, Chastity, usually have the best stuff. They are usually kind of expensive, but then, like you said, they run sales.
I usually soak my hats in the kitchen sink and then rub on them some and then dry them and form them. But that's not good on red hats usually. They always bleed.
Right.
So all your other hats come out pink if you wash them together with other hats. Dang. Got a lot of house flies. There, you're dead. Ugh. Dun, dun. Use my phone. Doo -doo.
I don't usually make it down to Spartanburg or Greenville because 85 is perpetually under construction.
Yeah, you don't need somebody's head sweat getting on in your dishwasher, I guess. I don't know. I've heard people doing that. I've never tried it. What is it with red color in hats that they always bleed? Don't, don't.
Well, that's the reason red bleeds so well. That's the reason so many boys at college go away to college. They ended up with pink underwear and pink socks.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't pull that one red sock out of it. You know, the ones that I don't even think they make them now. Used to be when I was a kid, they were like white athletic socks, but then they had like red bands around the top of them, red and blue. Man, you'd mess up some clothes real fast, like with that.
What you putting up there, 24K?
Something about cruises. Do I
Okay.
have it? There must have been problems.
Cruises. Oh, no, that's the resort he goes to in Thailand.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I can go on a 24-day cruise for the price of flying to Thailand, Felix.
Yeah, just plane tickets to get over there would be kind of expensive, wouldn't it?
Well, it's like I've said before. Roberta and I looked at cruises, or Roberta was looking at cruises. It was transatlantic from Tampa to Spain, and it was really good deals. But the airfare flying back.
Mm.
So I guess really what we need to do is she need to just deal with a travel agent so they could, you know, get us a return cruise back, even if we had to like jump on a train and go to.
Dang, Chastity's killing it, man. She's selling.
Is that pronounced Phuket, Felix?
Uh,
Nice, Chastity.
a deer head in the kitchen sink. Well, hmm. Okay.
Beth, you didn't like having the deer head in your sink? You must have been a good old boy hunter. Well, you talk. Oh, well, no, you're still married to her, so it couldn't have been her.
Warsaw. Wausau.
We've been to Warsaw,
Wausau, New York.
New York. There's a really nice Marriott in Warsaw, Poland. If you ever make it there, they were real good to us because we were traveling with the twins
What'd
coming
you
home.
send me? Oh, Larry's got a big sale. Let's see. Ooh, he's got he's got 3 going out this morning. You could have staged that though, Sadie. I don't know that that's real.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was spelled. I mean, how it was pronounced, Felix. But I just was trying to be. I don't know whether any of y'all watch Keeping Up Appearances. It's a British show. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket. Only Mrs. Bucket does not say bucket. She says bouquet. Because bucket sounds so common.
Uh, yeah,
It's it's raining here,
raining.
so it's dreary.
We got a local auction, not the one I usually go to, but another one that they put stuff on pallets and then just leave it out in the rain.
Jeez.
And you're like, if you buy something, it's all rain soaked. Anyway.
Lag never blocks anybody, Jabbas. You're fair game. Now, people might block him, but not the other way around. I saw Beard post someplace in here. He must be on the road this morning.
On the road again. Mind your language.
I'm on an international block list. Lag, are you? Are you on the no-fly list too? I was watching a YouTube video, and this family was flying from like California to Washington D.C., and their 5-year-old son was on the no-fly list, and the child had never flown before.
How does that happen?
It's bureaucratic incompetence. So they got out. So they, the father said that the people at the airport were real nice. They took him over into a little room and got on the phone with people and got him removed from it. But by the time they got it done, they'd missed their flight. But the airline got them on the next flight, and they actually upgraded them to business. Well, Tara, good morning, Tara. When we flew into London with the twins, we flew from Poland to London. We were going through customs, and see, the twins were still traveling on Ukrainian passports, so they're not supposed to be in the country longer than 24 hours. But when we checked, when we got to the customs agent, she looked at the twins and said, because they were 2.5, said, either of you carrying bombs or planning on any mischief? And she said, I guess not. So she said, don't worry about it. So, because it was going to be like 30 hours before we could fly back out of London. That was the weekend the Cole was bombed. We were in the air when the Cole was bombed, and when we got to London, we flew into Heathrow and then traveled by bus to Gatwick, which is where we flew out to come to Charlotte. And man, there was like teams of 5 military personnel walking around with machine guns, and I mean they were on red alert. So we just went to our hotel room, which was connected to the airport, and just chilled out because they had real mattresses. The Marriott in Poland had real mattresses too. Huh?
And they had ice.
Yeah, they had ice. Let's see. Yeah, we did fly through Heathrow when we were going to Russia, didn't we? I was trying to say we hadn't been through Heathrow, but we flew through Heathrow, connected to Moscow. Yeah, I said Moscow, lag. Spasiba. Well, back in the day, you couldn't do, you couldn't fly to Europe from Charlotte directly. You had to fly through Atlanta or New York. But now I think we've got flights to all the major areas now. Was that expensive, Texas Bandit? I'm not too big on Guinness, so those damn Americans will pay anything.
That's right. Boom, boom, boom. Haven't they always had assigned seats, Beth?
Felix probably has a G650. He doesn't really worry about commercial airlines.
Yeah. He just calls up his pilot and says, bring it around, we're going.
Yeah, we're going to Thailand. Hell, from where he's at, he can fly nonstop to the U.S. in a 650.
Festival seating. Huh. I know that Frontier and what was it, Spirit Airlines, they just seated you in a section, go pick a seat, you know.
Anybody in the chat from the Chicago area? Did they do away with Midway Airport?
I don't guess I've flown in Southwest Airlines in a while.
I haven't flown Southwest at all. It's always American. American.
Merkel.
Before that, it was U.S., and then before that was Piedmont. And ever since Piedmont was sold to U.S. Air, it's gone downhill. It was a good airline before that. Yeah, like the basement on an airplane is called the cargo hold. I hear it gets kind of chilly down there. I just saw. Oh no, it's still there. Well, let me look. Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, it's still there. I just saw a video. They might have been talking about something else. I don't know what they were talking about. I just saw a suggestion in YouTube, and I didn't click on it. Then when I went back to try to find it, it was gone, or I couldn't find it. And it was talking about the demise of Midway. But then again, the Chicago, it's everything's the demise up there. Mr. Sadie, when you fly to Vegas to play, they send you tickets and all that kind of stuff. So you don't know what it is to fly at the masses. They have the two showgirls meet you at the airport and escort you to your limo. Was that because you were a child, or was it because you had a hooker with you? Hey, Tara.
Hey, how's it going? I was just going to ask Todd to let me in.
Sorry, I was
Sleep at the switch.
down a rabbit hole on my phone.
Uh-oh, not the rabbit holes.
Jet lag.
How are y'all today?
Pretty normal.
I heard Jim in the background, so you don't have him out plowing up the back 40 today?
Well, it's raining to beat the band here.
Oh,
We're
is
supposed
it?
to actually get a pretty good storm, I think, sometime today. I mean, we need the rain, but it is raining pretty good.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me address this. So, like a law enforcement officer was escorting you lag? So since it wasn't, you weren't a child. And
yeah, it was probably his mom.
Yeah. I was flying from Dallas back to Charlotte, and they brought this. I guess he was about 11. The boy, and they sat him down in the seat beside me, and we were talking, and he mentioned about going to the beach when he got home. And I said, well, it's going to be pretty cold at the beach this time, because it was like January. So I said, the water's going to be pretty cold in January. And he said, oh, it's always warm in San Diego. And I said, where are you flying to? And he said, San Diego. And I said, can I see your ticket? And he showed me his ticket. I pushed the little button to call the flight attendant. And I said, this young man, this is his ticket. And she said, I'll be right back. Somebody had put that child on the wrong plane.
Oh, wow.
So he flew into Charlotte, and then they had time we got there, he was going to be on the last flight back to San Diego, but they were sending him back first class.
Oh.
So
I wouldn't be brave enough to let my kid fly. Well, I guess now that he's 16, but when he was little, I wouldn't be brave enough to send him on a flight by himself.
No way, Watt Felix.
I don't want to make a general statement about California people, so I'm not going to say anything.
California's very nice.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Plus, it hurts.
Oh, don't hold him back, Felix. 16-year-olds can do anything they want where you live at. Flying up around the world isn't anything. I was like in my 20s before I ever flew on a commercial airline. My dad had a private plane, so he had a little Cessna 172. So
little Lord Fauntleroy Tom's
no.
plane.
It was the size of a Volkswagen Beetle on the inside. You guys, it was a Cessna 172.
Oh.
And
I thought it was gonna be one of is it the Orville brothers or whatever? Didn't they go a Kitty Hawk or whatever? I thought it was like one of those.
No, it wasn't like that.
The engines on the plane are like those old Maytag washing machine motors.
Listen to the Victrola. Tom's flying on his biplane.
Yeah, with the Victrola.
Dirigible.
He's hanging out with Hugh Hefner and that Silver Goose or whatever.
We only flew that thing to Myrtle Beach or to Charleston. We went to Hilton Head a couple of times, and we went to Greenville a couple of times in it.
Oh my God, Jim, when he was a real estate man.
Oh man, are you talking about Kevin?
Yeah, yeah, they had
yeah.
this client who had a plane, flew his own plane. They would go up and forth looking for commercial property. They'd travel across the state. Now tell them about the real estate side. This would scare the living
Now
crap
there's a
out of me.
172, and I think maybe it wasn't 170. There's a 170 something, and there's a 150 something in the Cessnas. This is a real
150.
tiny Cessna. It might have been the 172, but anyway,
What did it have a back seat? Wait a minute. Did it have a back seat in it?
it had a back seat. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
It probably was 72.
Yeah, because a 150 doesn't have a back seat.
Because I'm in the back seat. Yeah,
Okay.
very small back seat. I mean, I'm not my butt ain't that big, but it barely fit. So anyway, so I got my briefcase, I got my camera and my stuff or whatever. I'm supposed to take pictures of real estate signs from this airplane. I'm like, okay, you know. Well, this ain't his airplane. He's got a
And they're like probably big, billboard real estate signs, not like little
no.
little yard
I'm
ones.
talking about yard signs. Why do you think we almost got killed? Okay, so he's got us in this rental. He rents it from the airport. The tires got the belt showing. And they're like, well, it doesn't matter. The plane doesn't roll on the tires. You're only using for takeoff and landing. I'm like, yeah, when you're landing the airport plane, that's a pretty important time to have good tires, in my humble opinion. But anyway, so we take off in this rental because he's got a twin engine that's getting the avionics replaced. So that's in the shop. Okay, so he's getting that upgraded. So we're riding this. His father's in the passenger seat in the front. He can't keep the door shut, so he uses his seatbelt to wrap around the door handle so he can keep the door shut on the airplane. The door literally won't stay shut. I'm like, and we're off the ground. We fly from northern Wisconsin all the way down to I think it was Sheboygan. So we're flying around southern Wisconsin, and he calls in on the radio. He says, we're going to be doing special maneuvers and wherever. He gives them coordinates, and they're like, okay. They give him permission to do his special maneuvers. I don't know if you know this, but those balls that they put on power lines, so airplanes can see them, they're actually really, really big. Because you usually just see them from the ground, but when you're flying like 20 feet away from them, they're actually quite large. So anyway, so we're flying around those things, and then he'd like dive bomb down towards the vacant land, the farmland, because he wants to put in these retirement homes. So he'd fly down and then do this Stuka thing, where then they pull us up again. So I'd have to quick take the pictures while we're at low enough altitude, and then he'd put us into a fast climb, like we just dropped a bomb or something. So anyway, yeah, we didn't die, but that's like the second or third time I was with these guys, I thought I was going to die. One time I thought I was going to have to shoot his dad, so that was also interesting. I'm like, what's the deal with penalty with police and stuff after I kill this guy?
Right.
So anyway, we're on a secluded showing. He started telling me he was going to kill me, so I didn't tell him that I had a gun in my pocket. So I'm like, well, we're going to see how this turns out.
Yeah, Jim had the gun because you're in rural UP of Michigan. He's worried about bears.
Yeah. And then I carried a gun for other reasons when I'm everywhere else.
It's my dad had 4 other partners on this plane. Buying the plane is not expensive.
It's the hangar stuff and that.
It's the yearly maintenance that's got to be done on this thing.
This guy that had the plane, he owned his own hangar, but you still have like the HOA fees for having a hangar at the airport.
Yeah.
It's a plane. It's like going on a horse.
Yeah.
Or a boat.
I mean, when he put the new avionics in, it wasn't that like 300,000 or something?
It was in the hundreds of thousands.
Oh God! Why do people always have to call me?
They want you to renew your car maintenance, or they're trying to call Jim saying, "Isn't it time for you to join the AARP, or to start discussing Medicare?"
I've been getting a lot of spam. They want to hire me. Come work for us. And I'm like,
is it
no.
eBay trying to get you to advise on their website?
I don't know.
I don't think I've gotten any calls for that. Our governor's traveling around with her stumping for her, but I haven't gotten a lot of like political calls right now.
If you all of a sudden hear Roberta start cussing on the other side in the background, it's because she just got another Kamala ad.
I don't think we've been getting too many of the political ones yet, have we?
If they don't leave a message, I don't answer it.
Yeah.
And they usually don't leave a message.
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about on her YouTube feed. The advertisements, and she has marked it that she doesn't want to receive these ads. Then she's still getting them, and so she sits over here and like quarrels about it. But it's going to get me bad. It's really going to the political ads looking for money because she's way behind on the fundraising.
Oh, Kamala money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she got a whole bunch of money when they put her in as presumptive.
I'm not going to be giving Kamala any money.
They were kind of behind. They were
But you
kind
were
of
saying it wrong, but I think that's a East Coast. I think
It's
that's because we're
Kamala.
Kamala.
It's like the animal.
It's hard for me to say it like
Just
that.
say camel and then put a at the end.
Camel.
it's Kamala. That's the way they
No,
say it on
it's
the news.
they just
That's
said
wrong.
you've been
Racist.
saying it wrong.
Racist. It's camel, like the animal, a camel.
And then camel.
Actually, it's cackles, but that's besides.
Well, I call it Kabbalah.
Well, but seriously, it's going to be ugly this year. Please
Well,
watch.
keep looking at the Real Clear
Oh,
Politics
that's a
bet
good.
odds.
Ping said it's like Pamela, but it's Kamala.
Yeah, well, I always hear Kamala. So
Yeah, it's like a camel, like the animal camel.
Yeah, I'm saying, but yeah, you just.
I
think of it like Kamala.
preferably prefer
think
to hear
camel.
none of it. But have you seen your president lately, Tara?
Well, is it? And they brought him back from Delaware. I mean, he doesn't even do anything anymore, does he?
Is he back
I
in the
mean-
White House?
He had a meeting with Netanyahu, but I mean, he didn't even take like questions or anything. I mean, I think he looks relaxed because he doesn't have to like campaign or anything.
We see him like twice a week. He'll be wandering around our back 40. We just wave at him. He waves back, and then he takes off in some helicopter.
Okay, what did Nikki just say? Hang on a minute. Hey, Tom, Kamala and Biden were war chest. That's why the Dems have to have her. Okay. So you can't come into the chat for the show, but you can listen, huh? You can
Who's
lurk,
that?
Nikki. She
What,
said
our
that's
Nikki?
yeah, our
Popular
Nikki.
picture?
Our
Oh,
Nikki?
Yeah, our Nikki.
still around? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason they got to have her is the
Yeah, it's because of the donations that they received when she was the VP and he was president. It's something like if they put in a new candidate, I think they have to like give the donations back and then try to collect.
I thought that was only if
Yeah.
they picked a candidate other than her. Though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah,
like,
that's why I
well,
can't
will
pick
she be
anybody
the
else.
nominee? But she
Yeah,
will
no.
be because that's what the fundraising.
but they have to give all the money back. They're supposed to give all the money back. Like that's going to happen. Any politician is going to give money
Yeah.
back.
Hey, you voted for him in 2020.
Who?
It's your tree. You're sitting in it.
Who?
You.
Me and
Excuse me,
Biden. My way.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying
I
in
am
general. If you
I am
voted,
still-
I mean, if you voted for it, now you're sorry about it. Well, your votes matter.
I would be
Hold on.
living under a bridge somewhere if I had voted for Biden because Roberta would have thrown me out of here.
I know it is amazing that the man that rode around on a bus that said "No more malarkey" won the presidency. I mean, that was like the stupidest campaign slogan ever. No more malarkey. It's 1922. We're going to use words that nobody uses anymore. Malarkey.
And it's projection.
Is that right, Scan? That's Jake, isn't it, Todd?
Oh, he says he still can't keep the donations. Well,
Oh no, they still got to get so Kamala.
that's what Scander
or Kamala
Freedom is
can't have the
saying.
donations.
I don't know. I guess I haven't been paying attention. I've been watching CNN, but I haven't been paying attention.
Well, can't they print her some money or something? They run the treasury for crying out loud. I mean, if you can't get a leg up, what the hell's the sense of running the most powerful country in the world?
Yeah. Can't they get Hunter? Can't they
Dip
get
into that-
Hunter to help?
Dip into that sweet United States Treasury Skrilla.
Malarkey. Are you kids out of school today? Anissa?
It's July, Tom.
Right.
Christmas is around the corner. Are the kids back in school?
Oh, that's
Listen
right.
to the
That's
record
July.
player.
Those whippersnappers, they should stay in school 365.
Play the radio. Listen to the record player. Keep informed.
Yeah, it's called AM radio.
Well, when you kind of lose track of this kind of stuff when you don't have kids in school.
Okay, well, I don't lose track that it's July.
No, the other day I forgot what month it was, and I'm trying to puzzling like, what season is it? What was the last holiday?
What season? And it's hot
I was in the
outside.
auction writing a check. I'm like, oh my god, what month is it? I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to ask what month it is. You're gonna put me in the loony bin.
You're harsh. I didn't even think about that school being out.
Good grief, Tom.
Uh,
Kids in school. It reminds me of like I had an elderly family member. He's getting old. He'd be like, "Oh, it's about time to
no.
plant the garden, isn't it?" And it'd be like November. I'm like, "No."
Who was that? Was
Well,
that
now-
Lag?
What?
Oh, somebody tried to join the show and I put him on for a second.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
I didn't see anything either.
Right. They're in the.
Is
Who
it
are
Nikki?
you, Popper? Put in the side chat who you are, because I don't know who you are.
Oh, was it Nikki? They weren't naked, were they? We don't want to have one of those incidents.
Hope not.
No. Remember that happened to Sally.
Mr. Sadie says, who was Popper?
Yeah, it's Popper Picker.
Popper picker?
Poplar picker.
No, Popper.
Oh,
P-O-
but she messaged in Facebook. Oh, she private
She did?
messaged about the war chest.
Yeah.
What?
I'm way behind. I'm in my
Uh,
own world. Just ignore me.
Oh my God, Hannah was.
Yeah, it was Nikki. She tried to come in.
Oh. Okay.
She's messaging you in the Facebook message group, so.
Oh,
you know-
did I?
Okay.
Oh,
I
there
missed.
she
I
is.
mistyped.
It's Nikki.
I mistyped my name. I'm sorry.
It's been a
Popper
long
picker.
time. Nikki's out of
God, we
practice.
should have some
Yeah.
intro music or something.
How you doing, Nikki?
So, Nikki, do you hang out with anybody on YouTube, or did you change groups? Like you left the resellers and went over to the drama group or something?
No,
Oh, okay.
not drama.
What is that? True crimes? I don't even know. What do you call that?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
As long as I live, I will not forget the day Nikki was opening up that soup and
Oh, yeah. That was
popped the top off of it, slung soup all over inside of the driver's section of that van.
I think she spilled it on herself.
Yeah.
Then she had to call that
Well-
girl a disparaging name.
I was mad. She didn't put the cap on, and it spilled on me. I didn't open it. It spilled on me because she didn't put the cap on right.
Have you been down to the QT lately?
It's KT. It's Quick Trip.
It's KT in Wisconsin.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh my God, Tom, you're such a poser.
I've never been to Wisconsin.
Everybody knows quick is spelled with a K.
Yeah,
in
everybody knows
Wisconsin.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't remember whether she said it was. She said the whole name or what, because we have the Quick Trip down here, which is Q.
Uh-huh. Well, those are those shitty Southern Quick Trips. You gotta go
Oh,
to
that-
Wisconsin. Really.
Ours are good. These are good down here.
Mm.
I listen to you guys all the time, by the way.
Do you?
No, you're silent.
For once in my life, I'm silent.
So we're going to just have to start talking about you more because we know you're listening.
I didn't come in because it was almost 9 o'clock, and you guys usually end about 9 o'clock. So
You know.
Actually, it's,
Yeah, we're supposed to be shut down by now, but oh well.
I didn't want to come in and Todd go, Nikki,
Yeah,
you know, I
we-
leave at 9. I gotta
Yeah.
go see the Lutherans.
No, that's Thursdays.
Thursday. Glenn hadn't been in here yet. Glenn always comes in at the getting ready to hit the button to end the show, and then that's when Glenn comes in.
Not like it used to be when we were hanging out with Dusty and them, and we'd be on all day long.
Oh yeah, even Sally and that, it'd be like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we got nothing
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I know.
Talk show overtime.
Yeah, now Todd's all strict, like 60 minutes. That's it.
Well,
If
I
you can't
usually
get
have to
your ass
go,
out
but
of bed, you're shit
I
out of
usually have
luck.
to go because Roberta usually has calls.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
she's
just
just
got some orders to pack and get my shower and
Yeah, it's
Nikki
like
is
a marching band. Everybody's got to be in the right place at the right time, playing the right song.
yeah. Nikki, is everything going okay up there? And
Yeah.
good. The girls doing good.
Yeah, they're doing real good.
Good. And you, because I hadn't talked to you in so long. Your dad still doing good.
Yeah, he's on dialysis, but
Oh,
otherwise
God.
he's doing right. But he's doing good with it
Good.
so far. Yeah.
Sorry that he has to be
How
on
long
it.
has he been on it?
Huh?
How long has he been on it?
About 9 months, I suppose.
Oh wow. I
6
guess we haven't
months, 9
talked
months.
in a while. My mom was on it too.
He drives himself and everything.
Oh wow.
Still goes and does his laundry and goes downstairs and does his laundry and stuff. And yeah, he's doing just fine. I mean, it's wearing on him, you can tell, but
It's hard,
you won't
like
let
if they do the hard pulls, like you have to limit,
yeah,
limit how much you drink, and if you go over that, if you have a hard
Yeah.
pulls for fluid, it will make you sick afterwards.
right. Yeah, my mom was on dialysis. My sister was on dialysis. My grandma was on dialysis.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are you keeping with that many people? Are you keeping as part of your annual physical? Or are they checking your liver functions, kidney functions?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a nephrologist and everything. They check everything.
Okay. I was
Because our
just
different
wondering.
medicines, the different medicines I'm on for my rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah, they check all that.
You with that kind of history, it's
Yeah.
something I'd be concerned about. Just staying on top of.
Yeah, I tried to give my sister my kidney, and they said I was a perfect match. They said they couldn't have asked for a better match, but because we have polycystic kidney in our history,
Right.
they were worried that I would have kidney problems later in life, and so they wouldn't take my other kidney. I said, well, by the time I need that kidney will probably be dead, so you might as well just take it now, because by the time they find out that you have kidney problems, the other one is not working anyways,
Right.
Anyways,
Well,
I said, let me worry about my kidney problems later. Take one for my sister, but they wouldn't. So
right.
down at the
You're a
Mayo Clinic.
sweetheart.
You are.
You're good, Nikki. Because if it was me, if they just said, okay, I guess we don't have to take your kidney out, I'd be like, all right, see ya.
Yeah.
Nikki is a good girl, no matter what Gary and the girls say about her.
No.
Okay. I got to go.
Oh, that's it for Todd.
Yeah.
Todd.
Oh, God.
Are we, y'all, you keep calling me Todd.
Girl.
Are you, are we starting to look that much alike? Does my hand
It's
look-
the T. I'm getting older now. It's the T names: Todd, Tom.
Yeah, it's like Bob and Tom. Bob sounds totally different than Tom. But when you got Tom and Todd,
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty close.
I call my oldest son, Sergey. I call him Terry all the time. That's my brother's name.
Oh,
I guess it's the stash.
I call my son Sean all the time, too. But that's my brother's name. So
Oh,
I'll call Brandon Sean. But like, whatever your name is, just do it.
we have our dog Mabel. Okay, the pug. Jim always calls her Megan, which is his daughter's name. Mabel would be running away. Damn it, Megan, get back over here. I need Mabel.
Yeah,
Well, dogs
that's
are like kids.
yeah. We're just sad old people. All right, I gotta go. Y'all have a great day. Thank you,
All right,
Todd.
goodbye.
See
All
you
right,
tomorrow.
All right.
Goodbye, Todd.
Bye.
Bye.
Time to shut this shit down.
Nikki,
All
come in
right.
and hang out with us when you get a chance.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow on Queen City Pickers channel. Yay.
All right.